Working at the dump cause he doesn't commit any crimes. Every single week he sees the same trash can arrive. Never thought to ask why there always was a man inside. But inside a trash can you never know what you can find. Starbucks Wi-Fi and decent audio equipment too. So tune into Cold Hard Trash for you. It's a podcast. We could get some heroes around here though. We should get some like garbage dump type heroes. Feel like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are kind of up our alley. They live in the sewers.
Yeah.
Sewers are kind of close to garbage dump, right?
Yeah, in terms of cleanliness.
Yeah. I mean, garbage dumps are full of like piss and shit. Where like sewers are definitely full of that, right?
Yeah.
It's like nothing but human waste down there. It's literally just like toilet.
Goldfish.
Yeah, and goldfish, crocodiles, or alligators. The gators or crocs that are in the sewers.
I don't know. Honestly,
Both,
I don't
probably.
think they actually are.
Both. No, they're probably both down there. You don't know that for sure. You ever been down in the sewers? Like the actual sewers, not just the IIT tunnel sewers? Which is crazy that like, like it's like partially, yeah, it was like underground tunnels for students to, at one point to be able to walk through. Like,
not the one that we went
classrooms.
through. That was a maintenance tunnel.
I was gonna say, but then there's also it's just a door that connects them though, like the underground sewer part, and then like also you just go to a lab that's like a door right next to it.
But yeah, I mean it's next to it. How are you gonna access it?
It's crazy.
Easily.
Not even like a padlocked metal door, just like another door. It's
locked from the lab side.
Is it?
Yeah, we need to have someone hold it.
Oh, I never realized that part. Neat.
Yeah, it was really there was a elevator shaft in there though that only went down.
That's spooky.
And it was flooded.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's spooky as hell. It only goes down. You're supposed to get back up then.
Oh, so I guess it doesn't only go down. The elevator, that was a stupid statement. That doesn't make sense.
It's like a wayside school
It was an elevator shaft with no elevator in it, so it only goes down.
Ah, yeah. Okay, that would, yeah, by definition, only go down.
Yeah.
That's kind of how that goes.
But, I mean, if you want superheroes, I mean, we have a bunny out front.
Yeah, we got
We could probably get
napping bunny.
nuclear waste of some sort.
Get a huge, giant bunny, though? What, would they, like, turn it into a crime-fighting bunny?
Kung fu.
How is it going to get kung fu from nuclear waste?
How are the turtles?
They train for, like, a bunch of years with Splinter. Master Splinter.
Step one, find a kung fu trainer who's crazy enough to do this.
This is crazy enough to train a bunny.
If that fails, we just get trained.
Then we have to be the heroes? I don't know if I'm signing up for that.
No, we'd be the Splinter.
Okay, all right, then we have to train a bunny.
Yeah.
All right. I might be down for that. That'd be kind of fun.
You have some good kicks.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Bunnies do a lot of like the whacking with their front paws too, so you can probably get like real fast shots in, like the speed bag 'em.
I think we just want a kangaroo.
Bunnies do that too.
Untrained kangaroo.
Kangaroos also do that too. Yeah, they have like claws, like sharp claws to do that. They'll disembowel motherfuckers.
And we've also seen plenty of videos of people like punching kangaroos in the face or just like holding it by its collarbone and like can't reach him. It's like,
right. Yeah, shitty little arms.
Yeah, punching it because the kangaroo had a dog in a fucking headlock, man. Like,
yeah, it's a big strong guy, but I mean,
I
it's got a little
think
tiny
an animal
arms.
would think of doing that particular move. That's the scary part.
I mean, I feel like a bear would probably do something like that, just kind of, out of necessity in a moment, but it would probably just continue to go eat. The fact that the kangaroo is holding him in a headlock and just looking at him, that's the crazy part.
Yeah, but and also like an animal would like try and get on top of you and hold you down, but a headlock is a very specific maneuver.
Right? It's just like, yeah, what are you going to do about it type thing. Mm-hmm. It's intelligence. I said it before. The more intelligent the animal, the more capacity for violence they have.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out. Gotta watch out for dolphins. Gotta watch out for kangaroos. They'll fuck you up.
Just pop them one. It'll be fine.
Bam. That's why we got guns.
No.
That's why we're top.
Yeah, that's why we got guns.
Yeah, these guns right here. Bing bang. Welcome to Cold Hard Trash, CRT episode 104. I'm your host, Trashcan Jones.
And I'm Breeeg, fellow host.
And we are very, very full of a decadent meal that we had. We went full Elvis because I had this idea to not only do a peanut butter and banana sandwich, which I have done a lot of times in my past. I wanted to do a peanut butter and banana sandwich, but with Make it French toast also. French
And we
toast
went past
outsides.
Elvis, actually.
Yeah, we went up to him. And you had the idea to add the bacon. That's what Elvis did. I wasn't going to put bacon in it, but you were like, no, if we're doing the peanut butter and banana, might as well get the bacon in there. A great choice. Peanut butter and bacon I have not had before. So good. So good. Oh, my God.
But the honey, too.
Oh, I forgot about the honey part. We did sprinkle honey on it. It's a drizzle, I guess that'd be with honey. You don't sprinkle honey. Sprinkle's more with like flakes. Mm-hmm. It was peanut butter, banana, honey, bacon inside the sandwich. And then on the outside, we just soaked it in the egg with all the spices and then cooked it up French toast style. Oh, my God. It was so good. So decadent. I would definitely order that from a diner, like $15, $20 sandwich. That's pretty good. Serve that up with some side or whatever. I could see that as a meal.
I loved it. I thought it was great. I would not spend $15 or $20 on it.
Oh, I don't think I would spend it. I would say that it would be like a thing on the menu at a diner.
Yeah.
It could be like an
But you said
orderable
you'd get
thing.
it.
Well, it's if I was going to a diner. If I'm going to a diner, that's probably what I'm paying nowadays, right? What are you thinking? Like you're getting an $11 breakfast? I'm saying like not just the sandwich, the whole breakfast platter with that would come. You get like a side of eggs and your sausage or whatever.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah, that's
because that was like a
right. Yeah,
3.5 by 3.5 inch sandwich.
It was just the one sandwich. I'm saying
inches, yeah.
restaurant style. If they do the actual big brioche bun, then yeah, they give you the whole good portion of it, and they give you the sides. Yeah, I'd order that as an entree if it came in like the whole diner meal.
But yeah, I mean, I don't like honestly. That would probably hit like $12 at most
For just a sandwich. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Just because it's got a lot of different things in it. You got the bacon, you got the bananas, you got the peanut butter and the honey. It's just like that's a lot of different ingredients you got to throw in there.
At most,
pay
too.
For.
So.
Yeah, maybe mean at most two.
Yeah, it's just like I don't think it'd get higher than that. That'd be like a ritzier one.
Oh,
unless
okay.
you're going into like actual ritzy ass shit, which I don't know if they'd be selling. I mean, it's high concept shit, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if you get like a because at that point when you get to the super fancy stuff, it's more like health conscious and health focused too, a part of it. And I feel like this is the very opposite direction. This is like more hillbilly slop food. They would probably see it as like a Gordon Ramsay type would be like, what is going on here? Who's done this?
It's been a while since I've been to a regular old diner.
Yeah,
No, I like diners though.
no, they're pretty good. I like the feel of them. Just kind of like everything, all like the ceramic everything, plates, cups, bowls, just everything being that same exact kind of ceramic mold. I like that in diners.
I finished up my pottery class.
Ooh, what'd you make?
I made 2 little cups.
Nice.
I made a cup with a handle that's kind of like going wah.
Actually, like drinkable cups, or they just like display cups?
Drinkable.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, so this past Tuesday was my last class. Mm-hmm. The Tuesday before that, we finished up our pieces and trimmed them and everything.
Yeah.
They go into the kiln, and they come back and they're ceramic. They are.
Yeah, glazed, everything, good to go.
No. Then last session we glazed them.
Oh, I think glazing comes after?
You fire it first, and then you do a first fire to get something called bisque, which is unglazed ceramic, and then you dip that in the glaze. You do 2 layers if you want. That's what I did.
You fire it again after?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
what it's doing this week, and then I'm picking it up.
That's must be what I'm thinking of. I was going to say, I thought the firing was like the last process. I didn't know you did it also beforehand.
Yeah, we do it twice. Once to solidify it, and
Cool.
then once to bake on the glaze. And I'm excited. I also made a leaf spoon holder.
Ah, for like a little next to the oven?
Yeah.
A little spoon rest? Love that.
Yeah, it was actually supposed to be a pot, but then it collapsed, and so it was just like,
Yep, all right. Keep on going with it. Mm-hmm. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents.
mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Man, I'm excited. That's gonna be so cool. I'm gonna get them back. I have my little teacups and my mug, and
Yeah, and you made it.
I made it.
You did that. Hell yeah. I didn't know you were taking a pottery class. That's cool.
Yeah, that was every Tuesday
Nice.
for 5 weeks.
Hell yeah. And you're going to be a nice potter. Now, when you're doing your brisket, you can also serve them the sauce in the little cups that you made.
Yeah, I'll coat the brisket in clay.
And isn't that like an
And
actual
fire
thing,
it.
a way of cooking things?
No, they do it with salt sometimes, which the final dish ends up not being too salty. You don't brine it or anything before. You just pack it in salt, cook it in the whole salt thing, and then you break it out, and then, there's only really salt on the surface still.
Yeah. So that's all it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Interesting. That's going to be kind of cool.
Yeah, salt-packed food. I mean, like salt baked. It's a thing.
Have you ever seen the bean hole beans? You put beans inside of a cast iron pot, and you light a fire inside of a hole, and you let the fire burn for a bit. You put it out so all the coals are there. You put the beans in the hole, bury them.
Oh, I've seen that before, yeah.
And they cook over the course of like a day.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. You cook underground beans.
You need a lid, too.
Yeah, you put a lid on the pot. You don't just pour dirt over the top of it.
But yeah, the thing is, you can bury it, but I've also seen people just like throw it into like, a fire.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing with a lot of these cast iron, they call them Dutch ovens. I have one. It's not really like a camping one. It's a basting one. The camping one would have like the latches to like, really keep it shut.
Because it's going to pressurize.
And then you could lift it out with by the handle on the lid because it's latched closed.
Yeah, you can like grab it with tongs.
Yeah.
Smart.
Also do barbacoa buried like that. They do agave like that.
Agave, like the honey type stuff?
Agave when they're making tequila.
Oh.
They bake it under the ground.
Interesting.
Very American thing, Mexican, like North American thing.
Yeah.
Maybe not super specific, but every single example I can think of is in North America. So
makes sense. We're a lot of like plains dwelling people. Just had to be out there like cooking shit while we were just out in the middle of nowhere with nothing but a hole to dig and a campfire. Creative though, very intuitive or very ingenuity filled. What's the word I'm looking for? Ingenious. Would that be it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Ingenious. Filled with ingenuity.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
The Pokemon, they're doing a regional right now, 1 week ago from when this comes out. And this is the first one on Pokémon Champions, as far as I can tell.
Okay. Like the new, is that the newest game, I assume?
It's the one specifically designed around competitive. They brought Megas back. They got rid of terrestrialization.
Yes. I remember you telling me about this.
And I caught one game. I forget who it was, but he kicked it. His name's Tommy something.
Tommy Bahama?
No.
That'd have been cool.
He kicked ass. He had Mega Charizard. And the other guy had Politoed. So the thing is, the weather control, big thing. We've talked about it before.
Right.
Mega evolutions are different with that. So basically, you'll have a base form Pokemon, and it won't have drought. And then when you Mega Evolve it gets drought. So the way that these turn orders go is that you switch first, and then Mega Evolution happens. So you can... Because with weather control, there's a hierarchy of it, and you want to be the last one in the hierarchy before anyone else can move.
Right.
So there's switching in, which, that sets the weather. Then Prankster... move or priority moves setting the weather, then just being the highest speed and then setting the weather. Now you fit Mega Evolution in there before Prankster. So
it actually Mega Evolution takes like a priority over weather setting?
It's
for some period.
It's after swapping and it's before anybody takes a move. So you can like delay it and stuff like that.
Perhaps play into that too if you know they're going to try and set weather.
Yeah. So, like, you don't switch your guy in because they're going to set it, and then you, like, do a prankster thing to change it. So, yeah, it's very tight priority. You find which one you're sitting in, and you need to play around that.
Neat.
But this guy, like, yeah, he did that. He set his weather when he Mega Evolved his Charizard, but both of the battles that he won were ended in rain. He realized that he didn't need to have, like, weather control the entire time to win. So, like, yeah, they replaced it with rain and everything, but he's using Weather Ball. So, Weather Ball turns into the type of the weather. It becomes 100 base power. And then the weather will boost it if it's rain or sun. So, it's still a 150 base power at the end of the day move. It's pretty good. There's water type, so you got a Charizard out here slinging water type moves. But
yeah, whatever.
Cool stuff. Mega Evolutions are cool. They're back. And everyone's got to deal with that now. Figure out how they're going to use it best.
Yeah.
I also caught like the chat after one of the battles. There's this guy Lorcy who I've been seeing getting interviewed in a lot of these, at a lot of these tournaments because I'll always tune in. Mm-hmm. So he's doing well. I like the guy. He's got some good tactics, and he won his match off of a niche tech. It was really cool to see him pull it off.
What's his team?
It was a Mega Delphox was the Mega that he was bringing, and then he had I think he had a Basket Legion or something out there. A Mega Delphox is cool. I'm assuming that you're looking it up.
Yeah, you can go ahead and keep going. I'm just gonna also look up potentially Pokemon names that I don't know.
The only one that I really know is Mega Delphox because I only caught the interview afterwards.
I knew that one.
Yeah, badass, right?
Yeah.
That's one I tried using at the beginning of Champions. It worked out okay for me until I made it a little bit higher. I needed to make a better team, and then so I made a worse one. And I stopped playing. I'll pick it up again.
Yeah.
But the Mega Delphox is a Psychic Fire type, right? They had a King Gambit on the other side and a Whimsicott. And so the King Gambit's just going to Sucker Punch him. That's it. Whatever. Cool. Sucker Punch only works if the other Pokemon
attacking move
selects an attacking move.
Right.
Selects is the key word here because it selected a status move, Substitute, I believe. Mm-hmm. And then the Whimsicott encored it. So before it has Prankster, so it encored it before it could move. Then King Gambit tried to use Sucker Punch. It failed because it didn't select an attacking move. But then it was encored into Heat Wave, used Heat Wave, won.
Damn, that's smart as hell.
And it relies on the enemy encoring you.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like you're trying to play them into their own trap, basically. Mm-hmm. Damn, that's smart. Select. That's the damn.
Yeah.
Was that not a widely known thing? Was that once that happened, they were like, oh shit, that's because the select is the key word. Did they have to figure that out?
They probably figured that they would just be betting that they're not going to get Sucker Punched or something like that, or maybe Protect or I don't know what his set was.
Yeah, but I mean that I assume that happened live, right? Were the announcers able to discern that? What happened?
Yeah, after it happened. But when you're in that position, you're thinking, okay, they have nothing to do but, get Sucker Punched. And that's it. They try to delay it, but they're going to get caught in encore, forced to attack, and then do it. But that select thing, yeah, I mean, there are ways that it could have worked out for the King Gambit and the Whimsicott doing that move, but Lorcy was smarter. Lorcy saw it coming.
That's cool.
Knew what to do.
Hell yeah. Good on Lorcy.
Yeah. I'm a fan of the new game, and that's it's now the one that they're doing an official competition, and it will be the one that they use for the World Championship. This is the biggest gap between main releases in Pokemon ever, I think. Mm-hmm. Because Scarlet and Violet came out in 2021, and then they've been in a pretty consistent 3 to 4 year gap. Mm-hmm. And now we're on 5, and we don't think we're going to see this until 2027, so 6. The next one's Winds and Waves. So this is sort of like a stopgap thing.
Right.
Champions, and also supposed to be the home of competitive going on from now. So Winds and Waves may not have the same exact battle system.
Yeah, maybe that'll let them branch out to different stuff now. It could be kind of interesting.
But Switch 2 is powerful. Winds and Waves is going to be Switch 2 only. And I have high hopes that it'll be good. And not even just good for people that are willing to accept how Pokemon games are. Actually good. Actually,
yeah, big good game. Be cool. It'd be cool if they... All right, I don't even know how much they'd be able to change of the Pokemon formula, especially if the game just going, gym to gym, collecting badges, Elite Four. You got to keep at least that. But
I mean, they already did something slightly different with that with the Alola region, where instead of it being 8 gyms, there was 4 islands, and each one had a kahuna or something.
Yeah.
And so it was 4 islands. There was a kahuna, and there was a totem Pokemon there. So.
And that was it? There was just those 4? Seems
but each one was there was the island leader, and there's a totem Pokemon, which the totem Pokemon was a boss battle.
Okay, and it had probably a dungeon-esque thing leading up to it, I assume?
I'm not sure. I didn't play those ones, but I know that that's what the boss battles were.
Okay.
the totem Pokemon, they got like stat buffs. They were just particularly large Pokemon,
Right?
And they had like these mechanics that they were using around the time. I think they were introduced in X and Y, where they would like call in other Pokemon in the battle, especially in Sun and Moon. Though they had them, they would like call in backup, and then it'd be like you 1v3ing them.
1v3ing the bosses.
Like you had one, and then the boss was 3 Pokemon at once.
That sounds like shit.
It's a boss battle.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but like,
and also there's only one big guy, and then his grunts.
yeah, but I still, that's withstanding 3 attacks. One Pokemon, I feel like, is if you don't have a Pokemon that's like way stronger than the boss already, then you're gonna get destroyed.
You got to make sure you have your AoE attacks. You got to make sure that you're like the other ones. The smaller ones are also like kind of lower level.
Yeah.
The thing is, just you need to attack them just to get them to stop.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That much damage.
You focus on the smaller ones first. That is video games 101. Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it was a cool mechanic. It's also how Corsola is a Pokemon that from Gen 2.
Yep.
And then in Sun and Moon, they had the mechanic where like a Pokemon would call for help, right?
Right.
Another notable one is you could find Bagon on an early route. The Gen 3 baby dragon.
Yes. Big mouth guy. Yeah.
So it's a very rare encounter, and then you make it call for help, and then there's a 1% chance of it calling in a Salamence at level 5.
Whoa!
You can get a level 5 Salamence.
How the hell? How can a Salamence even be level 5?
Like there's underlevel Pokemon in the wild, like common enough.
But you think like, especially the way they make it seem in Pokemon, like it's when Pokemon grow up that they evolve, basically. So how can a Salamence, how did a Bagon get that grown up right away?
His
parents divorced. He had to like man up, become the man of the house. He's just I gotta evolve. Mama Salamence is gonna be alone.
You gotta get his wings.
Well, poor little Bagon had to become a Salamence at level 5. He didn't even get a childhood.
Yeah.
He had 4 levels of being a Bagon.
Yeah, but then he's coming to help the other guy. He's a defender,
right? And he's the big guy of the Bagons. He's like, I'm big and I'm gonna use my powers for good. I'm gonna help these little guys out. I'm not gonna hang out with the other Salamances. They don't like me anyway. I'm level 5. They think I'm too weak.
And he shows up and he's still level 5, and you beat him up.
And then you catch him.
Or you can catch it and get a level 5 Salamence.
Yeah, then you can have a special bond with him because he has this whole backstory.
Yeah. But there's another one of those like cry for help battle things where if you're fighting a Corsola, it'll call for help, and then Marini will show up. Marini, you've seen Toxapex before, right?
Yep. No, actually.
Marini is like a sea urchin type thing that eats Corsola, or eats coral.
Yes, I've seen this before,
Corsola. Yeah. So it's calling for help.
Corsola calls that in?
No, it just calls out for help. And then shows up.
Oh, no.
And attacks it.
Wait, it attacks Corsola?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool as hell. I didn't know that could happen. Heh. Law of the jungle, I guess. Shit. That's pretty... It
wants to eat Corsola.
Damn.
So here's a Corsola crying for help, like, ooh, dinner bell, let's go.
That'd be kind of gross to see in the Pokemon world. Another Pokemon just getting eaten right in front of you.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I can
you make it
back
faint.
out of this one.
You make it faint, and then you
back out of this one. Oh no!
Avert your eyes.
Yeah, right.
There's also
avert your eyes.
So you know about Zangoose from Gen 3, right? And Seviper.
That's the red snake, right?
And Seviper it's like the dark blue with like purple, red, and gold on it.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So they are mortal enemies, like actual snakes and mongooses.
Nice.
And so if you get both of them in a fight, like one of them calls out for help, and another one might show up and start attacking it.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know they could actually have Pokemon like fight each other in the battles too.
Yeah, it's just targeting. Huh. They only really did it in that game.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's just Pokemon show up for help, and you're just like, I'm just gonna back out of this one. You guys seem like you got things handled. Just take a moment to rest here. That's pretty funny.
I can just use my items, not worry.
Right, just gonna eat some berries, move some stuff around. But So, I have some great relationship advice. I shared with some guys the other day, and they said that it was probably pretty good. So, I think I should share it with you, too. So, I've been in a relationship, for those who don't know, for about 9 years now. It's going to be 9 years in October. And so I believe that I am pretty well qualified in saying things that would help in a longevity of a relationship, right? And so one of the things, my go-to to never fails to make her happy, make her day, I'll make sure to ask her a question of somewhat of importance, but not of major importance, just something that begets an answer. Like, what do you want for dinner? What do you want to do today? Something like that, where I expect her to answer back. And then the second she starts talking, I go, blah, 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 blah. That's what you sound like. Works every time.
First, folks.
It is amazing. She loves it. She cannot get enough of it. She wants me to do it every time she speaks. It is.
I'm sure.
It is just amazing. It's fantastic. Go ahead, try it out.
And your coworkers thought this was good advice.
No, it's guys in the Discord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, and it's not. It wasn't advice. Like, I just told them that I've been doing this for 9 years. Because that's how do you think I've gotten the relationship this far?
Well, you know what? If it works, it works. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Try it out.
Women are hard to understand sometimes.
Exactly, and then you got to let them know that. And that's how you do it.
Yeah, sometimes they just do these inscrutable things, and you're like, "What's going on?"
What's going on? Back in, if this was 100 years ago, you'd be sentenced to the asylum for mania and what was the other thing? Hysteria. Whatever.
No, hysteria is crying.
Right. They throw women in an asylum for hysteria.
Yeah.
Because they were too upset about the fact that their lives were horrible and were only going to get worse.
Well, I mean, there's also that practice was kind of to silence women. Speaking out.
Even as recent as, what was it, like the 50s, I think, the Kennedys did that to one of their cousins.
They gave her a lobotomy.
Yeah, lobotomized and threw her in an asylum.
Yeah.
Bing, bang, boom. Tell one of you be out there carousing, having boyfriends. No. Fix that right up. Ka-chink.
And lobotomies are crazy. Like, I don't know how anyone ever thought that was a good idea.
Wild. Because at the time of I am doctor, trust. And people were like, okay, he's doctor. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be me getting the lobotomy. So, hey, man, trust the doctor. Mm. That's pretty much all it was. I mean, it was up until the 20s. They were removing the thyroid gland because they just didn't know what it was. Just scraping it out of people's necks. Like, oh, weird. So that's why people would have those giant necks. They would literally just be afraid to go to the doctor because getting a neck surgery is just death sentence. Mm-hmm. If you got your thyroid removed, you just have every problem in the world. On top of just goiter, you would have so many hormone problems. Your muscles would be spasming. I can't imagine. Mm-hmm. The pictures of people are who go through that are literally just stuck on a bed, constantly all their muscles in stricture. They just can't stop it. It's imagine being like that until you're dead.
Yeah, horrifying.
That's the worst fate in the world. That would probably be scare the shit out of me. It'd probably scare me from doctors in general. I'd be like, this doctor's a crazy person. He bewitched this man. Makes sense why medicine was a little bit slower to get off the ground if doctors were doing shit like that. Why people were a little more distrustful for a long time.
Yeah, lobotomies, apparently they did pacify people pretty well. Yeah. Not that that's a reasonable, a moral thing to do to anybody, but it achieved the goals that they were looking for. Yeah. The immoral goals they were looking for, but it did do it.
Yeah. It was just one of those things where it's ends justify means, especially the people they were doing it on were usually ones that were committed to an asylum and at that point were essentially property over the state. So didn't have any rights anymore. Didn't matter what they wanted or not.
Yeah.
Ka-chink. See ya. And a lot of the time they'd be admitted by their families. Even if they did have rights, they were signed away because they got a judge to say that this person was insane. The family had rights over them. Or worse yet, they weren't of legal age.
And back in my day, we didn't have all this mental health issues.
Yeah, we just collected trains and stamps in a big-ass book and put them in our closet and looked at them once a month in a really weird fashion. But it was normal. It was a normal fashion.
We shipped our siblings off to live in asylums.
Yeah, we all went in our gym class with our really high socks and short shorts and then stood in the showers naked. And we forced each other to do it because you weren't straight if you didn't do that. You weren't straight if you weren't looking at other men's penises. I never understood that. I never understood why showering in gym was like the fucking manly thing to do.
I mean, I feel like you didn't look at them.
Weird. But it just seemed like you're going to be in a room shower with a bunch of other naked guys. Like, why is that like the cool brother thing to do? Like, that just seems like a very awkward and strange thing that nobody wants to be a part of. And if somebody does, that's concerning. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not like, let's build some teammate camaraderie or whatever. Like, I don't want to be around these guys more than like the 3 hours I am, or whatever, how long fucking school was. It was probably longer than 3 hours. Been a while since I've been in school. But I don't want to be around these guys for that long, let alone be naked with them for any amount of time. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's not even that crazy to me. Like, I don't think that was causing any particular trouble. It was just a different level of
No, it was just
privacy
a weird
that
sentiment of the time of just like, I guess maybe that was a thing. Like, people, was it they didn't value their privacy or more, or just were like a little more open with themselves, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I think so. I just think it wasn't really considered as big of a deal.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like, I'd be kind of surprised if how you were putting it, like, you know, you were forced to do it and stuff like that. I also don't think they particularly looked at each other's dicks.
No, I don't know. It was always like the joke of it. Like, I think there's the King of the Hill thing. Like, he's going to fail gym class unless he does shower with the guys. I don't know if anybody actually did that, but
if you're basing it off of King of the Hill, I think that should have been a clue in.
Well, there's been a bunch of shows that have done that. That 70s show, I think, did the same thing.
Maybe I could be wrong.
It's a thing that was before my time. I never had to actually shower in gym. They had the showers in my gym class, and the teacher would talk about how they used to make kids shower, which I was like, I don't know what that means. I always assumed it was for, like, you know, you're going to smell like shit, and we don't want that, so go ahead and shower. But some kids, it didn't matter. Some kids smelled like shit coming out of the shower. It was insane. Yeah. I don't know how that happened.
I joined some sport in high school. I didn't stick with it. This experience was not the reason that I didn't stick with it. But my first time in the shower, I went and I stripped naked. And I went and I showered, and then like one other guy came in. Well, I thought that's what we were supposed to do. One other guy comes in, not naked, and then I leave. Like, you know, put on my shorts and towel or whatever, and then I leave the shower, and then a bunch of other people go, and none of them are naked. I'm like, oh, I'm glad that guy was kind enough to not
be like, whoa,
point it out.
Dick. Oh.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, no.
Oops.
Definitely bring the swim trunks. Bring the old swimming trunks.
Yeah, how clean you get, you know, with.
It's netting. You rinse down there, reach down there with a bar of soap, and just scrub. Who cares? Take the swim trunks out the laundry.
I don't think it's getting that clean, personally, but
it's got what's not going to get clean about it? Take the swim trunks out of the laundry. They're freshly clean swim trunks. You put them on in the shower. What do they get? Was the clean water going to stay on them a little too long and get you dirty? It's soap and water. What's not getting clean?
It just doesn't feel right, like, to me. And you're going to get soap stuck in it.
No, rinse it. Just rinse the shit out of it. You literally got running water. The tap is on. You get some soap stuck. Just open.
Showering clothes doesn't make with any type of clothes.
Open the waistband. Get a little in there. Open the waistband in the back a little bit.
Like I said, though, I did not keep on with the sport. I think it might have been football. I tried.
There's only one time that I actually used those showers, and it was because they called morning practice for lacrosse, and it was literally like, all right, we actually sweat the shit out of ourselves, and we're not going to be able to go to school like this. But yeah, we brought swim trunks and we showered. Really quickly. We just got our usually pits, just that shit, and then go. Because even then, being in our swim trunks, like shirtless around each other, was a little weird. Because we were all just mostly because we were making shower jokes.
Yeah.
It was weird, though. We didn't want to have to do this shit.
I think you guys are just a bit repressed.
Yeah. Repressed. I feel like it's... yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's a weird way to put it. I'd say some kids are probably like homophobic to some degree, but
well, that's the thing. Is that, like, we're talking about, like, you know, the 80s or whatever, and people showering completely naked with each other. Like, they were also homophobic. Like,
yeah, I guess that is true. Yeah, I guess it is more like a sexual repression versus like sexual freedom.
Yeah,
so that's a way to look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're going past, like instead of not caring about it, you're like pushing past it and saying, like, no, you shouldn't be shirtless around other guys. Like,
Yeah, it wasn't
all the
like
time.
it's not like that. We were like, oh, this is like we were thinking it was gross. It was just the fact that we were showering in school was mostly like the weird part. And it's the fact that we were like having to shower and then like we were going to be out of the shower and then in class with each other a couple minutes from now. It was just like it was everything a weird. Like we'd never done this before. No one had. So it's like, well, man, well, this is different. This is new. We don't know if we like this. Didn't matter. It was the only time we did it, and yeah, we got through it.
I was also in cross country for 1 year. This might have been cross. I don't like I said, I don't remember. But I was in that same locker room, and this other guy, I believe he was Jones.
No. There's another.
I'm so sorry. I think it was Ryan Jones. I'm not entirely sure, but he
Don't have a Brian Jones in the family.
Ryan.
Oh shit, my brother. Oh no.
Well, he came in.
Oh shit.
And it just the door bursts open, and he's like, "Guys, I found bananas!" And he runs in with like 5 bushels, like 5 hands of bananas in his arms, and he was like so excited.
Found where? Outside in the road?
They were the soccer team's bananas in the other room, so we did have to give them back. But just that moment of like, I saw like a type of joy on his face that I've never seen again. It's like, guys, bananas!
I found bananas. They just fell from the sky.
Running into the locker room.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I found bananas. I mean, yeah, it's when you get free bananas, free anything is pretty great. I mean, you're probably gonna have a great snack. He was thinking.
Yeah.
Damn, all individually placed out, already separated, as if somebody was about to eat them. Who would just leave these here?
They were not separated. It was
actual
they were
bunches?
5 bunches of bananas, 5 hands
sweet.
of bananas.
Damn. Yeah, who would just leave those there? Easy.
We are truly simians. We are primates.
Simple brains.
Yes.
That's fun though. It's fun getting entertained by simple things.
Yeah. I mean, the excitement like transferred to me. I was like, oh,
Sweet bananas.
yeah.
Someone asked me if I wanted a frozen banana now, and I said no, but I wanted a regular banana later, and I said yes. Classic.
Quote Matt Jones.
No, it's a quote from some stand-up comedian back in like the 70s. I forget his name, but
Some stand-up comedian. That's Mitch Hedberg.
is it? I remember his name. Sorry.
You'd probably like Mitch Hedberg if you listen to more of his stuff. He has a lot of his whole thing is one-liners.
Oh. All right.
Um,
I'll have to check him out.
like he has this other one about bananas actually, where he's talking about a stoplight. It has the lights, like red, stop, yellow, wait, green, go. But bananas are the opposite. Where green is wait, yellow is go, and red is what the hell type of bananas are you eating? That's a Mitch Hedberg one.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Red is what the hell type of bananas?
Which actually, there are red bananas.
Are there?
Yeah, when I first heard that joke in like high school.
From Zoe 101? They exist?
I mean, you could probably find. They got GMOs like crazy nowadays, but there are just red bananas.
Often Ascente Morelli bananas. Fast-growing ornamental plant known for its large, dramatic leaves. Yeah, wow, look at that. It's got like red skin, yellow inside.
Yeah, just red bananas.
That's wild. And you just keep saying that like it's normal. That's not normal.
I saw him in like high school. Like a week after I heard this joke the first time, and I was like,
red bananas. Oh, let me look up the Banapple from Zoe 101, see if it looks the same. Zoe 102, same shit.
Zoe 102. I mean,
it'll figure it out. Google will figure it out.
I cannot believe that they Dan Harm? No, not Dan Harm. Who's a creepy guy?
Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider. Sorry,
Hold
Dan
her tighter, she's a fighter.
Very sorry.
It's it kind of looks like it. I think they just spray painted bananas red for the scene. The Banapple. It's when Quinn's crossbreeding bananas and apples to make the Banapple. And it turns out to be like acid.
Could have just been a red banana too. It depends on what's easier to do.
Probably just
depends
spray
on
paint
where
bananas.
they came up with the joke. Yeah, what are they just like? Someone was just going down to the farmer's market, Dan Schneider over there, and being like, "Hey, that banana's red."
Are they like here in the farmer's market? Or are they like South American things?
I mean, they're in California, right?
What? That's crazy.
That's like right over the border. If they're in like San Diego or something.
Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. How to eat red bananas is one of the most commonly Googled questions.
Is it, or are they just
I don't know.
generating
Probably,
similar
yeah. Just
questions?
Google's like, this is probably what people would ask. What do I do with
I'm a
this?
human.
Holding a banana. What do I do? Google, help.
I mean, the thing is, I wouldn't really blink twice at, like, how do I eat a banana? I mean, I kind of would. Like, how do you know how to use a phone but not eat a banana? But maybe you've just never been introduced to one.
I was going to say, if you've never seen a banana before and you're given that, you'd probably just be like, do I, like, bite the skin a little bit like you would maybe an apple? But if you've never seen an apple, like, I don't know.
No,
Would you?
You could have seen an apple, but not a banana.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about if you're just, like, a blank slate human. Like, they got, what's that?
That is capable of using a phone to Google stuff.
No, we're talking, get rid of the Google stuff. We're talking about just blank slate human just got pulled out of the cellar. Like, who was that one girl? It was a really tragic story. It was just, like, literally locked in a cellar her whole life and, like, couldn't speak because she, like, wasn't allowed contact with the outside world.
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Maybe, is that her shit?
No, that's a TV show of a girl that, like, went underground due to, I don't know, the 2012 apocalypse thing, some type of apocalyptic thing, and she
she's just getting back up to speed with everything from
the
2012
apocalypse
onward.
didn't happen. So she was just underground for like 10 years.
All right.
And she could speak.
Right, yeah. At that point, she's probably an adult. This real life story was a lot more
I
tragic.
know.
But
Yeah,
anyway, the point is, we just give one of those people, someone who's never seen a fruit or been able to access a fruit, like an apple, a banana. What do they do with it? I guess, like, probably what babies do, right? They'd probably just eat it. Just try to eat it. Babies put rocks in their mouth. They don't give a fuck. They probably just put the banana in their mouth, try to eat the whole thing, and be like, this thing sucks. The inside's good, though.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, they figured it out pretty quickly. Like, oh, the inside's good. I'm going to only eat the part that I like.
Right. But they probably eat the skin first. So you probably might have to... It'd be worthwhile if before you teach them fruit, you tell them about the magic box that you can ask questions to. And they'd be like, how do I eat whatever this is? First of all, what is this? Second of all, do I eat it? Third of all, how do I eat it? And then while they're asking those questions, they just take a bite out of the thing, and they're like, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Could be like, you ever seen the episode of The Office where Kevin has to eat broccoli for his New Year's resolution? He just starts eating at the stalk first.
No.
He's like, what are you doing? He's like, I don't know. This
Was
is
it
new
like a full
food for
head?
me. Yeah, just a full thing of broccoli. It's like, this is new food for me. I don't know.
When I'm chopping up broccoli to put in stuff, I'll typically include some broccoli stock.
Yeah, I'll include like fish especially if I'm dicing it. I'll include the a good bit of the stalk. But normally when I get like fresh broccoli stalk, it'll be like 60% stalk, then 40% tree. So I gotta cut off like this
A
much
good
of
amount
stalk.
of it, yeah.
It's a good amount. If it was something
Yeah, I
I could
would
like,
never eat it starting from that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I guess this is a new thing to him. He doesn't know.
yeah, it's his New Year's resolution. He wants to eat healthy. So Michael just brings in the broccoli. He's like, you're gonna eat it. No cheese whiz, no hollandaise sauce. Just eat it.
I mean, broccoli can be a bit dry.
Oh,
Plain,
very much
I
so.
guess.
Eating it just dry is awful. You at least gotta get like some ranch dip or something.
Or, like, bake it.
Yeah, some butter. Oh god, broccoli
Honestly, no, if you
sauteed
just
with some
grill
butter.
it. Grill it with salt
Yeah,
and pepper. You don't
break
even
it down
need any
a bit.
type of fat. It's quite good.
Next, once you start cooking vegetables, doesn't it like break down the whatever the fibers in them or something like that?
Yeah, they soften.
Just makes them soften up. Oh, I saw the worst potential advertising for, I believe it was a gentleman's club. It said, come on to wherever this place was. It wasn't like one of the known ones like Polecats, the Admirals, but it said, come on down. All of the liquor, none of the clothes. And I said, that sounds awful because I want some of the clothes. Like, I want the bouncer to have clothes. I want to have clothes. Like, there's got to be some clothes in there. If this is taking it to the literal sense, then I just got to go in there and disrobe. Like, I don't know if I'm into that. Some people might be. Some people might be into watching strippers while they're being naked, but I feel like that's just a whole room full of people at full mast, and that's not a good time for anybody.
When you walk
Going back
in,
to the shower situation, nobody wants to be in there.
Yeah, when you walk in and then you see coat check in your coat. Go to the next room, shirt check. And your shirt. The next room, shoe check. Individual shoe checks pisses me off.
It's just the left shoe and right shoe. They're in the same room, but yeah, they got to go to
On
different
opposite
people.
sides.
Yeah, on opposite side. You got a left shoe this side, and you got to walk your ass over with one shoe on. Yeah, it's terrible.
Sock check, pants check, underwear check. No belt check though, so you can still wear that.
Oh yeah, autoerotic asphyxiation, guys. Some guys want it, you know. It's not. It's still they don't allow like masturbation, but that counts. That's you can do that.
No, each one is a different charge. Ridiculous.
Yeah, well, that's how they get you.
Yeah, you're supposed to come naked already in the parking lot, or just have a trench coat with nothing on underneath it. That's completely fine to walk into an establishment.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the risk though, because how are you going to be able? You're just going to have to walk.
You got to stop at the gas station first.
I was going to say you're going to have to walk from the parking lot to the establishment, holding everything, your phone, wallet, keys. They have like the bins for it there, but you don't have pockets to keep them in. People are just going to be waiting in that parking lot. They're going to be mugging naked people left and right. It'd be so easy too. You're going to go after a guy while you're naked to chase him down? Like no. Naked people are the easiest ones to rob. You push them over, they're like, they skinned their knee and their ass. Like, you ever skinned your ass on pavement? Your bare ass? Like, that would be awful. Your hip bone and shit. Those are parts of me that have never been exposed to the outside to get hurt that way. That would be such a new pain.
Well, so that's why I'm saying, like, trench coat. You get a big old trench coat. Still got pockets.
Padded, too. Get it like I was going to say Frank Castle trench coat. You can get fucking guns on the inside. Hopefully they'll have a gun check, too. It's America. So, they can have a gun check.
I kind of wish I had a trench coat that I could put, like, a bunch of watches in or something.
Right, be one of those guys. Watches. I got watches. That'd be pretty funny. Not even like any expensive ones.
I want to meet like a trench coat salesman, but I don't know if that's a real thing or if it's just
trench coats are expensive as shit, dude. Like to get an actual one, it's like a couple $100. They're stupid
honestly,
expensive.
That's not as expensive as I thought they were going to be.
Unless you get like a Halloween one that's just like, shitty fabric. If you get like an actually like made trench coat that's got like the loops and is made to be like rainproof and all that, like that's. I want to say when I looked it up, it was a couple $100. But let's see inflation, what it's done.
We had this guy in high school who one day he decided to just wear a trench coat and sunglasses and the Russian flag as a cape.
Oh, damn. Damn.
And you just he would be the last one into the classes, so if he got there early, he'd just stand outside. He's a weird guy. Strange man.
Well, good news. Good news is you can get it on sale from Banana Republic, but it's not the exact trench coat that you want. If you want the actual, like, all the way down, you're probably going to have to go to Burberry, and, yeah, you're getting up to the grand section.
That's what I expected.
Yeah.
You said a couple $100, and I was like, I mean, that's not bad at all.
The couple $100, I guess, is just, like, they make coats in the style of the trench coat, and that's just, like, not like an actual, it's the Banana Republic one that they call trench coat, but it's not like the actual long-length trench coat. It's just the style of it.
I mean, it is a trench coat.
I feel like if it's not going past like your knees, how are you going to cover up your ding dong with that? That's not. You can't be naked wearing that thing. That's only going. It's right to the belt line.
If it's cold out, and that's below the belt line.
If it's cold out,
that is below the belt line.
I don't know.
Buy a size bigger.
Yeah, I guess you can't see his belt, but not. I don't know. That's not good. See, let me get to the Burberry ones. They're like. They go up to like $4,000, which also that's
Burberry
crazy to me.
Is a kind of expensive place.
Yeah, but I mean, who else is making the nice long trench coats? Look at that. That's like the long. They have a model wearing that because that's the actual nice long one. Whoa, that's a zoomed in picture. Not what I would want. See, look at that. See, that's below the belt. That's almost right above the knees. That's what you want out of a trench coat. Right above the knees. Sorry, this is an awful part of this is a very visual component to this podcast. I apologize. Look at a Burberry trench coat versus a Banana Republic trench coat. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's the length is really, I don't know if that's that extra fabric, because they do all the extra cool stuff with that you saw, like the loops. They have the, I don't know what that is, like the cowl or whatever you can end up flipping up to like help you get dust and wind protection. It's a very versatile jacket.
$37 on Temu.
Yeah, I saw there's like a shitload because Google is awful of Temu suggestions. You can buy a house on Temu. Do you know that? You can buy a whole ass house on Temu. I don't even know. That. I don't even know how that would work.
How do they mail it to you?
Right? Is it like a prefab, like Amazon house, where it comes in a box? They have sheds, 20 by 20 for outside living. Office pod, tiny outdoor house. Look at the $30. $30 for this house. How is that possible?
That's kind of like a gamble I might be willing to take.
There we go. Container house, fully built, garage door seals, $100. All right, we're just looking stuff up on Temu now. This is not a great podcast. I'm
still looking at looking for
baffled.
Trench coats. I'm finding some decent prices. NYC jackets.
Are they actual length coats though? That's the thing. You got to find out if they're trench coat style. If they're not the length past like right above the knee, I don't consider that a trench coat. It's got to be straight like cowboy duster trench coat. I guess cowboy duster is like all the way to the ground.
It's not very fancy, but it is just above the knee.
Yeah. It's not
Old Navy.
It doesn't have the. When I think of trench coat, I think of like the Private Eye trench coat. You know, it's got to have like the shoulder loops, the belt. It's got to have all the accoutrement.
Yeah. So the thing is, like the price range for what we're talking about is like $350.
Okay, yeah, it's
and
not
I think
bad.
that's reasonable for what you're getting. I mean, coats are a kind of an important thing.
Yeah, they should be around for a long while.
Mm-hmm.
Get a good warranty on it too, especially.
I have a warranty on my toothbrush that I need to send them a picture of.
Nice.
It stopped vibrating.
Darn.
Yeah. And I replaced the batteries. It still wasn't vibrating.
Damn. My toothbrush is, I think, 10 years old at this point. I don't think the warranty would count. Yeah, it's still fine. Timer worked great.
Yeah, I got one of them fancy quips.
I
That's the name of the toothbrush.
I just got the Oral-B.
Mm-hmm.
$30 from Walmart. Probably was more. Probably like $45. So it's got their own charging stand. It's got the replaceable heads that are real nice and easy. I like it.
Mine has like a timer thing on it. It's pretty nice.
Welcome back.
2.5 minutes.
Yep.
Vibrates every 30 seconds.
Yep. And you can go from one quadrant to other quadrant to other quadrant to other quadrant.
To the front. That's how I do it.
I do
molars,
and I do like front,
molars.
third, and then I just go all the way around. Just like side to side.
Yeah, I do back, front. And like, the back of the front.
Yeah, I feel like this diagonal part here, your incisors, I feel like that's a part that might get overlooked doing that. You got to make sure you get that in between. That's the.
I do. I especially would when I had the timer thing to help me. I haven't had it in months.
Bang.
And I remember that I had bought an extended warranty, and so I brought it to Target, and they were like, "Oh no, you gotta like go to the warranty people for that." So then I talked to them. They're like, "Actually,
warranty people, like they're all
like
desk for
Allstate.
it? Oh,
you pay Allstate for that."
Oh, damn.
And so I contacted Allstate, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta. There's still a manufacturer warranty, so you should go to." Yeah, I got toothbrush insurance. Well, I was right.
Yeah.
But no, they're like, oh, it's still under the warranty, the manufacturer's warranty. You got to hit them up. So I was like, okay, fine. I sent them an email. Then they finally got back to me like a week ago, and they're like, send a picture. And I still have like a week to do it. So
damn, they're really running you through the ringer to get you this toothbrush.
Yeah, but like also, why am I sending you a picture? It doesn't vibrate.
Show us a picture of it not vibrating.
I bet if I could even turn it on, I could send a picture, and it was not vibrating in the picture. Want a video?
Yeah, it's not vibrating clearly. Yeah.
Mm. I think they just want to check the condition of it and make sure it's like, oh, it doesn't work anymore. And I send a picture and it's like fucking in pieces, like destroyed.
I press the first pictures. You press the power button. The second piece, it's just in pieces.
Yeah,
like a hammer next to it. Like I don't know how to have them.
Just soot all over my hands.
It's like exploded, like black and charred. You're just like, I don't know. That'd be pretty good. I want to really like find something to make a giant like cartoon bomb. Like I want to make a giant paper mache cartoon bomb and just put like an M80 in there and just throw that. Like I just have those. Like have a maybe for like, I don't know, I got probably for a Halloween costume. That'd be the only way I could like get away with throwing bombs at people. Cause it'd just be really funny to just have like giant, like not even Green Goblin, like Legend of Zelda over my head bowling ball bombs, but they're just little blow up.
They could do that.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
You can do it with a paper mache on a balloon.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Yeah. Paper mache on a balloon.
Paper mache on the balloon, and then you'd probably do, I don't know, paper mache on a tuna can or something to get the little like section.
Yeah, and then just have a little
poke a holes, put a wick through it.
M80, and it wouldn't even have to be like an actual full M80. We can just get like the little tiny M20, little baby firecrackers. That's all I would need to pop a balloon. Just psh.
No, so when you do the paper mache, you pop the balloon after it dries.
Oh, I was
That's
just thinking we were just going to have... Oh, we probably will need an M60 then to blow that up. It's going to need some firepower.
Now, honestly, you're probably not blowing it up with anything. Like, you're going to get like a hole in it. It's not going to like explode in all directions.
All right, we need to rethink this then. We need to rethink this
just
fake
more
bomb
explosives.
idea. Just bigger explosive. We're trying to get around that. I don't want to actually hurt people with these fake bombs.
You want to throw it. No.
Yeah, and then just it explodes and the shrapnel or pieces go everywhere. Hopefully it doesn't actually make shrapnel.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it just kind of makes a boom. Make big bomb. That's all I want.
You just put a speaker in there.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't actually blow up. I need that part too. It needs to actually blow up.
Then maybe we don't need paper mache here, because like honestly, like having something explode like that but not have explosives that big in it, like
what could be a big old cartoon bomb then? What could we make it with? I don't know. I'll have to put our minds to it. Make an actual giant iron bomb that just blows the fuck up.
No, he's still made it out of paper mache.
Just fill the whole thing with gunpowder, just a big giant ball of gunpowder. It'd be an actual bomb. Yeah, probably blow a hole in a wall. Not a good idea to do. We'll go to the drawing board with it, and we'll see what we come up with next time on Cold Hard Trash, because this episode is just about done. Thank you for tuning in to CRT episode 104. We appreciate you listening in. Please be sure to give us a 5-star review, because it's the best podcast that you've ever heard. It's the best podcast that you've ever seen if you're watching it. We know that. We were here, so we would know like what a good podcast is, how good this is. We would know better than you. You weren't here, so just keep that in mind when you're giving us a rating. We know better than you, okay? Just keep that in mind, okay? All right. See you next time. You give me a fucking loco. Get out of here.